welcome to an all-new episode of
Many times, every time, get you back on my mind.
Good luck out there, MP.
Let's get this win, MP.
Coming up next, the Trailblazers take... Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. It's so early in the season, but Doris, for players struggling out of the gate, when do they start to feel pressure to up their game?
You know what's interesting to me, BA, is you always see certain guys who maybe the first month, 6 weeks of the season, really struggle to shoot the basketball, can't find their rhythm, but eventually they just settle in, let the game come to them. And obviously, for some guys, there's a little more leeway than others, right? Those veterans who've proven it before, they understand they've got time to prove it.
And we'll see MP facing off with Scoot Henderson here in this one. This their first meeting of the season.
And interesting to see whether he gets the better of Scoot Henderson. We all know Scoot, one of the most electric athletes in this league. He is no easy mark.
And I'm expecting quite a show from these guys. MP will likely try to take control of the pace early, and that's when he and his team are at their best.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In at forward, it's Jordan Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Mr. Perfect in a shooting guard. Here's Mr. Perfect. Up and in on the layup. Mr. Perfect's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Robinson. Takes it inside. And the bucket is good.
Stepping in front of Mitchell Robinson when he gets ahead of steam. What a pretty drive.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length.
He's so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. But he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
So it's Portland now. The Thunder making their last shot. Giddy against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Henderson outside. Fires it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Dort, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Collins with a screen on Henderson. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mr. Perfect. To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Portland trailing here. Henderson outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Dort, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Henderson scanning the floor. Three-pointer. They get it back.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Henderson, the pass to Robinson. Doesn't go for him. Collins with the defensive effort. The Thunder have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. It's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Oklahoma City, second.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
So it's Portland now. It's a 10-point game. Fultz passes to Henderson. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ayton. To the inside. The dive for the ball. It's stolen away. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Henderson. Williams, a screen on Henderson. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Portland. Giddy comes in for Henderson. Now here's Giddy. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there it is for him.
And Josh Giddy taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Give him 8. Count that one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better. Job communicating once the screen comes.
Fires away from way outside. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They're up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Josh Giddy out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Char in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He finished with 30 points, and he was dealing assists all around. Numbers like that make you do a double take. Let's see if he can turn heads once more in tonight's action, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Giddey. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mr. Perfect, hounded by Fultz. Smith with a screen on Fultz. With the drive, Mr. Perfect gets the bucket. Mr. Perfect's got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Giddey. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Here's Mr. Perfect. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. 13 feet out. Wallace pulls it in.
Boy, what an impressive start for MP. This guy winning that individual matchup in their first meeting.
Mr. Perfect passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Smith. Here's Mr. Perfect. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mr. Perfect's got 18 points in the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Outside Giddey. Fultz a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Oh, no good again that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Thunder, Smith. 2 shots.
That one misses. And the Thunder making a change here. And he's good on the second. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 17. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. Dort against Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Portland again missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Henderson. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mr. Perfect's got 20.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Timeout called. Portland.
Let's keep it up.
We're on the lookout for a round of this man.
Fultz, he's checked in for Portland.
They're truly excellent.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Henderson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Henderson's got 5 points.
Well, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Collins with a screen on Henderson. Drives to the hoop. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
The Trailblazers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Dort with a steal. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 22. Collins with a screen on Henderson. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Fultz. Dort defending. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. The shot from 20 feet out. Fultz can't get it to go.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And the three-pointer goes.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Knocks it down from distance.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Hey guys, does it feel like it's warm in the studio to you?
I'm always warm. I run hot.
It's probably because of your shacaritis.
Says the man who hurt so bad he walks like a duck.
I don't talk like a duck.
Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Portland Trail Blazers. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Taking a look at the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the shooting guard position. Six on the shot clock. Henderson outside. This one for three. The Thunder with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The shot's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
The Trailblazers shooting 40% from the field in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Second shot opportunity. Takes the three. That doesn't go either for Henderson.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Williams misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And here's Henderson. He's got 7. That doesn't go either for Henderson.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
BA, we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
And the Thunder call time here.
Your Blazers representative is here to hype you up. Go LeBron, man.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Portland in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
So it's the Thunder now. Here's Mr. Perfect. 30 points in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Henderson for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Williams a screen on Henderson. Mr. Perfect passes to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. No good on the triple. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Henderson. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Perfect. Collins with a screen on Henderson. Here's Mr. Perfect. Collins a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mr. Perfect. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now.
Number 27. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1.
For the Trailblazers, 8. He's checked in for Robinson. And it's Fultz in for Giddey. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Henderson outside. No one near him. And the jumper falls for him. Henderson's got 7 points for the quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. To the middle. Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the Blazers. Teams changing it up here.
Where's this thing out?
Pass to Giddey. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
First one falls for him.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Both free throws good from Giddey. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, BA, especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
We've got Robert Williams, Josh Giddey out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. That's the group on the floor for Portland. From Pete Giddey, sinks the tray. Giddey's got 12 points in just the second half.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
The Thunder have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
From deep Giddey. Jordan grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Collins. Collins a screen. Shot is up. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Henderson misses.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Hey, balance it out.
Collins with a screen on Henderson. Here's Mr. Perfect. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Thunder.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Mr. Perfect.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
That one misses. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, BA. And we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move. That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, BA. And you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could. With the inability to shoot the basketball, he's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
Thunder foul. Whitney. 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton.
That's good from Ayton.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Ayton hits them both. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
To the wing on the left. Maladon for three. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general. On time and on target. Do that consistently.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mr. Perfect. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mr. Perfect's got 40 points.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Fires from way outside. Off on that one. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one.
That's what we do,
This one
baby.
wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Nice work,
And
guys.
that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Game MVP.